So I told you I had people from all over the world, and she's one of the top life strategists. And she has a very interesting background. We'll talk about there as well. But she literally had to step out of some shadows and create her own economy. So please welcome all the way from Portugal, my last interview of the day. Monica, give her a big round of applause. Come on out, Monica. I love your belt. It's... Say nobody else got music. You got music. I like that song. So first of all, how long have you been in South Africa?
I arrived yesterday.
Yeah. Is it on? Tap, tap. There you go.
Yes, it is.
So you have yesterday? So what do you think so far? Here, all the people, what do you think of this country?
I think people are really nice. Starting from the person that got me from the airport, he was just the nicest guy. And he brought me here to the hotel, and it was just wonderful. And all the people that I've met
You're lucky
today,
you got brought to this hotel, because sometimes they have like, you know, you go in a taxi, they stop you over, and you get like, if you don't pay us 4,000 rands, we will arrest you.
Okay.
You've heard of that scam, haven't you? I know, because I got a victim of it. Never admitted that before.
Referral.
It was a referral. That's very, very important about referrals as well. You know, it's interesting, because sometimes you go into countries, and it's like all unknown. Everywhere you go, you don't know. And I'm always excited. Like I went to Hong Kong this week. I'd been to Hong Kong but never done business. I got so excited. Always get excited at this new place. You're a life strategist. Your job is to help people live the life they want and they deserve. Why is it? So answer me this. So people yesterday had a great day. Everyone said they would come. And, you know, 34% of the people from yesterday were supposed to show up today and didn't show up. Yeah, we have over 1,000 people here. It's great. But I also had 6,000 people register for about 1,400 odd show up. Why is it people in life don't show up? Like just they say they're going to do something and they're not. What's that thing that stops them different from the people that are here, that are still here after a long day? What is it about people?
Sometimes, JT, people do not even know what they want. A lot of people are just programmed to do what their parents tell them to do, or somebody else tells them to do, or in school they tell them to do something, and they are supposed to respond to what they ask the way, like you would tell me, Monica, say this, and I would just say this because you just told me to.
So they yes me.
They yes you.
So they maybe had no intentions, or they're in denial of their own reality. So, I mean, would you agree that being a life strategist, or just all of us in life, is about having breakthroughs? Is that really what, right? About, because most people are born at 18 and die at 21. I know we've had this conversation before. And obviously you can't have breakthroughs unless you show up, which I'm sure everyone here at some point got a breakthrough. But in your case, like how can we achieve breakthroughs? I like to have breakthroughs every day. I tell people if there's 365 days a year, I need a breakthrough every single day. That's what I need. Okay? Because my definition of success, am I a better person today than I was yesterday? Will I be a better person tomorrow? How do you help your clients, and how can you help my clients here get the breakthroughs in their life?
Well, you need to get out of your comfort zone, like you always say, and you actually need to figure out what you really want, and sometimes you don't know, so you need to get a coach. Some people were never allowed to actually say what they think. They were never allowed to, and then all of a sudden you're asking them, do you want to be this? Do you want to be that? Like you asked all these things today.
Right.
And I'm sure that a lot of people told you yes because they want to. Some people just told you yes because they heard the person next to them saying yes. Some people didn't raise their hands because I don't know if I really can say this because I don't trust myself enough, or because I don't believe myself enough. And nobody allowed them to actually express themselves ever, and now all of a sudden you are asking them to express themselves. But not everybody is like that. Not everybody knows that they can say what they mean and what they want, and they cannot even sometimes articulate what they want because they don't know. Because nobody ever asked them to think. And
that's actually the most deepest reasoning of of people's mentality I've heard in a very, very long time. So how do we break that pattern? How do these people, when I'm not there, right? When I'm not there on Monday, I won't be back in South Africa till February. I'll probably be in like 40 different countries till now. I got mega success, got everything. How do I ensure these people in this room, right, keep the momentum of today, the belief, the success of themselves long after I'm gone?
A lot of it has to do with knowing yourself and personal development, and develop your creativity as well, and do a lot of improvisation, even if it's
But
just
isn't it hard?
for
I know, like we know, and you're destined, I'm destined, a lot of people on stage here earlier to do. Is it maybe because it's like working out? Like everyone knows in this room that in order for us to be healthy, we have to work out. Right? I mean, there's no, right? But yet some of you don't go to the gym, right? I work out, you have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, it's irrelevant, right? So we also, that if you eat a lot of bad food, it's not good for you. If you smoke, it's going to kill you. If you drink too much, it's not good for you. If you hang out with negative people, you're going to have bad influences, right? That if you have excuses, you're not going to make it, right? So we know if you do drugs, it's bad for you. It's bad for your brain, right? Like we know all these things, right? I mean, everyone in this room has the knowledge. You know it already. But what's the disconnection between knowing and actually doing?
people are afraid to get out of their comfort zone and to have a no, or to not be able to have money to go to the next level. And instead of just putting their money and getting results, they just keep it. But listen, I come from a theater background, and I kept on not pretending, but being somebody else. It's so much easier when you're some other character that is not actually you. But if you do all of that and you build a character that's believable for everybody, then why don't you invest in yourself and build your character, and then take yourself out of that comfort zone and put yourself out there and learn, get a coach, get 2 coaches, get 3 coaches, get as many coaches as it takes, like get 8.
But it costs money. It costs money.
Well, but then you make money because you just invested in yourself and you just stepped from here to here.
You know, the greatest investment you'll ever do, it's not your house, it's not your car. The greatest investment you can do is invest in yourself. You're actually your best asset, or write this down, your worst enemy. Mm-hmm. Best asset, worst enemy. Best asset, worst enemy. You know, Monica, I love your quiet confidence. I like the way how you perceive. So if we want to change one thing about ourselves, and what advice would you have if you say, you know what, these people want to succeed, what's one thing they can start to better themselves? And we'll end the day with that powerful quote of, what's one thing we can all do?
Well, we can definitely get coaching and get out of your comfort zone and go out there and believe in yourself, because everything is in you. You just need to have that come out, and if you cannot do that by yourself, just get some coaching, and it will guide you. It will guide you. Just develop, create, be creative, and definitely get out of your comfort zone.
You know, to become successful, you have to be uncomfortable. Yet most of us, our brain is not conditioned to be uncomfortable. It's conditioned to be safe, not make mistakes. But then to be successful, we have to be uncomfortable. So push yourself to be uncomfortable until the uncomfortable becomes natural, and then keep pushing yourself to a level of uncomfortableness as well. And life does not give us what we want. Life gives us what we deserve. And if you want to be the best version of yourself, and you know you're not aiming your potential, you need to have a conversation with this woman, because she's definitely a person that will give you the breakthroughs that you need. And, you know, she said all success all over the world, and there's a reason why. She gets it, and she's here to help you. She's here to people all over the world. She's amazing. She's got the best belt of all time. I've never seen it that way. That will be a new trend that will be forever live. You're a trendsetter. Thank you so much for coming here. I know people will be meeting you and helping you out. Everyone, give Monica a big round of applause, everyone.